y'all. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It is Second Wind Wednesday, y'all. I do have an appointment this morning. I wasn't thinking about that last night when I was talking to y'all. I got an appointment. So the morning routine. We're gonna slide back on. I had I think Treasure, I think that was her name. I was going through my comments and Treasure said that she really couldn't get through my video last night because of the noise in the background. I do apologize. My daughter was watching TV and I was sitting there, sitting there where I usually sit. And so I do apologize for that. So I'm just going to go over just real quick. So this is just only to reiterate what I was saying last night. Okay? And I should have turned right here. Woo! Okay, y'all. Raggedy ass streets. Raggedy ass. This is what I don't get about them fixing the streets. They start to fix the streets the previous year, the previous season. They don't finish. They let shit go into the next season. But then by the time the winter time goes by, all the shit that they did fix is crumbled up anyway. So it's anyways, anybody else's city like that, or do y'all have good, y'all city put y'all tax dollars to work like they're supposed to? I'm sorry, y'all. So I just dropped the last kid off to school. So I just really wanted to, I was going through the comments. Don't talk, because I was kind of driving in, going through my comments. But so I just wanted to get on here and basically just reiterate what I was saying last night, and just real quick. So basically, Miss VS, a lot of people have a lot of opinions about her. It's been said that she's done a lot of foul things, right? She said a lot of foul things. She's done a lot of foul things, and they've been fucked up foul things, right? And so you know how you come across different YouTubers, because you're watching one person and then either they're speaking on somebody, or you get a recommended that's on the same subject that they're talking about. So, you may go and check them out. And then it kind of just goes down the line. Isn't that how it goes? Isn't that how a lot of you guys came across me? I've had people that tell me I've come up in the recommended. So, I probably have a similar name in the title, or a similar subject, or something that you guys are already watching. And boom, you guys decide to click, right? So that's pretty much how I come across, came across who VS is, because all these people, every time I watch a video, they're talking about this person and this, all this shit that they did, right? And so, yes, I've spoken on it. And then even so, you guys, before I did that video, who is VS? That's probably the main video that she's annoyed with, or don't like, or pissed off about, or whatever. I can't describe her feelings because I don't know her, but she doesn't like it. Okay, I know that. So before I did that video, I went and watched one or two of her videos myself, and not the whole thing. I watched enough for me to see that she was the person that people were saying she was, or she was at least doing the things that they were saying she was doing. They were talking about this girl or this woman calling this man a pedophile. That is huge to me. I don't give a fuck what nobody did. I don't care if you couldn't take over their channel, if they kicked you, like she said, she kicked Mona out her live, and next thing you know, Mona is just on her ass, just doing all this fucked up ass shit. That's why I say her and Mona, like I said, Mona talks about people, but she act like a lot of the people she talks about, because the same shit she did to VS, you know, VS has done to other people, right? Or at least collecting information and stuff like that or whatever on these people. So it's like, so that's why I say they have similarities. It ain't no different than whoever, and I can't say it's Sean Bradley or it's On Site April or Kwani or 5A. I don't know who the fuck is questioning or hired a private detective, or you know, or whoever it is that's questioning her son taking pictures of her in stores and shit like that. Like, that shit is fucked up. They ain't no different than VS. They ain't no different than Mona. Like, it's all the same behavior. It's all the same behavior. And I don't give a fuck who you like or who you side with. You cannot deny that the things that they are doing to intimidate one another is the same type of behavior. Now, if you go against that and you don't agree with that, I feel like you are just basically, you know, you can support a person, but, you know, don't be dumb to the fact of what their behavior is telling you, okay? Because like I say, like, when a person shows you who they are, believe them, you know? And so only because of the pictures being taken and it hasn't come out yet, okay? Because any of this shit that is done, it will eventually come out, okay? Of who is actually behind it. And I'm talking about VS now, because about what's being done to VS, because while you guys who say she has victimized you and done these things, y'all get restraining orders and all of this shit, like you don't want her saying certain things, okay? Saying certain things. I'm almost positive she has not hired a private investigator to follow your ass around and to question your kids. Now, she probably done said some fucked up shit about a kid. She probably said you did some fucked up shit to a kid. But she has not actually invaded your personal space for intimidation. You feel what I'm saying? Because private investigators, that's what they do. Police, law enforcement, do not follow people around and take little pictures. Now, unless it's some type of huge drug RICO investigation, some shit like that, yeah, they will do an ongoing investigation. But if it's just some cyber, she said I do this, no. That's some private shit that somebody hired somebody, okay? And somebody hired somebody, you know, and I don't agree with that either, okay? And so, yes, I went, and so before I did that video, I did go to watch two of her videos, and she was calling Sean John Gacy. So out of her own mouth, I heard that she was calling him a pedophile. So she was talking about some other shit or whatever, and she said out of her own mouth, like, yeah, this is my focus. Women's empowerment is my focus. But if I want to go left one day and I feel like I want to do some shit, I'm going to do some shit. So I heard what she said out of her mouth. So that's when I was like, she hasn't changed. She the same person that they said she is. Okay? So I did go to see for myself. I don't gotta go a year back, 6 months back, none of that shit. Look at who a person is today. What was I telling y'all in my 1000K video yesterday? A person could have had some shit. They could have been somebody. They could have been doing some shit. Like, everybody got a story about how I had this, I did this, I was this, I knew this person. Who are you now? What are you doing now? What do you have now? Where are you going from here on? Okay? Okay? And that's what I was saying about me. Because I'm like, shit, up until my mid-30s, I never had financial problems. never, you know, stayed in the same home for 10 years. You know, raised my kids, you know, stability, all of that. You know what I'm saying? My dad passed away and boom, I just let myself go. Fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And here I am today, just trying to get back, you know, and I'm just about there, you know. I'm not never gonna give up. I don't give a fuck if, you know, some little shit gets thrown in the way. I'm not gonna give up. But it's like, who am I today? No, I don't have the money I had. I don't have the, you know, the employment that I had. I don't have the connections that I had, the vehicles that I had, the home that I had. I got a nice home. I like my house. I like my house. I just don't like where it's at, but I like my house. But, you know, that's my point. Everybody had some shit. And so when I do talk about other people, I'm not ever like downing them, because how could I ever? Who the fuck am I? Even if I never let myself go, even if I was even better than I was, like, still, I would not, back then, like, ain't nobody better than the next person. It's just about every day you have to try to be a better person. So I did go back to try to see her, you know, what it was. She basically was talking the same stuff. She basically was saying, like, shit, you know, I'll make a move if I want to make a move. Okay? I made the video. It is what it is. I have my opinions on shit that she has done to other people. No, she didn't do it to me. No, I don't know her. And right now, all hell is breaking loose. So she said something about, you know, she can't stand when shit is hard, you know, whatever, like, something, whatever, like, now they want to come around when stuff is easy. How the fuck is stuff easy? Shit is not easy right now at the fuck all. Like, you don't know who the fuck to believe, what the fuck is going on, who is for who right now. Okay? So saying that people are, like, as far as me, like, I'm trying to, you know, check her out or whatever I'm trying to do because shit is easy. It's completely opposite, darling. Completely opposite. Okay? So basically all I was speaking on is her speaking on smaller content creators, something about giving somebody clout. Listen, everybody started some fucking where, okay? Everybody started some fucking where. And, you know, I mean, y'all know I have my opinion about saying somebody is a small content creator, because I feel like y'all are not big like these people. I don't give a fuck. 15,000, 10,000, like 20,000, 50,000. Like, it is people. Do any of y'all who are calling people small content creators have that 100,000 plaque? Do y'all? Please tell me. Please tell me. And then I won't get mad. But if none of y'all got that damn 100,000 plaque, like, please stop calling people smaller content creators, because y'all ain't all that big, okay? Like, you're not all that big. You're not all that big when y'all are asking for donations and the GoFundMes and Cash Apps and all of that type of shit. Now, like I've always said, people donate to who they want to donate to. If you feel like the person you support, you know, your dollar is going to help them, you know, build the channel up, make you better quality, you know, whatever good cause that you are giving to, I don't have no problem with that. But what I am saying is, for y'all to down talk people who speak on you, y'all, we all use names and titles. Okay, we all use names and titles. We all, everybody, even you guys who are call yourselves bigger or look at you as to be bigger, you use names and titles because what are you doing? You are telling people who you're talking about. That's the purpose in putting a title, so people know what you are talking about. So it's like, now if you want to say I'm talking about such and such because to get clout or to grow or something like that, I could respect that more than to say names and titles and da-da-da-da-da. Like, everybody uses a name and a title. It's just okay for you and not nobody else. Can't nobody else do it because they got less than you, less numbers than you? Like, what the fuck does that mean? Everybody does it. I don't give a fuck who you are. You put some kind of title to tell what you are talking about, whether if you use a name or not. It lets people know if they even want to hear what the fuck you talking about or not. Okay? So that's that. Ain't shit easy right now. It's actually harder than ever because you don't know what the fuck is going on, who the fuck to believe. And so I call myself trying to watch her more, especially when it's things that I speak on or whatever, because I want to know who she is firsthand. Get the information directly from the person. You know what I'm saying? But that's not respected. That's not respected. You know, if I'm lying about anything, let me know. But if you're just upset just only because I have an opinion about public shit, you know, like I could see if this is shit that's going on behind closed doors and I'm digging in your household or I'm digging in your personal affairs with your personal friends that y'all getting into it and talking shit about each other, I can see that. But this is a public situation that is out here in the open and people have an opinion about it and I'm talking about it just like anybody else on here. That's all. I'm just giving my opinion on a public situation. I don't dig in anybody's personal life. I don't try to find out no information about what you got going on off of YouTube. None of that shit. Like, I strictly talk about what shit all of y'all put on YouTube. That's all. And the only people who have a problem with it is the people who I happen to disagree with about the situation. I speak about the situation. I don't speak about the person. Okay? There have things that I have agreed with VS on. Like I said, the shit with her kids, I don't agree with that shit. But that pedophile shit, no, I think that shit is fucked up. I think unless a person is a pedophile and you know firsthand, you should not be putting that rumor out there about nobody. So yeah, I can't get down with that shit. Like it or don't like it, shit, I don't agree with her on that. But I'm speaking about the situation, not her as a person. I don't know her. So that I just want to reiterate what I was saying last night with all the noise for those who didn't know. That's all. You know, I'm just saying, you know, everybody uses names and titles. I tried to go see, you know, again, who she firsthand, you know what I'm saying? And that wasn't respected. She don't like it. That's all fine and good. No problem. I was blocked from commenting. That's all fine and good. Christine, I support you. You have every right to make a video. Mona won't take the pictures of your kids down, all because you wrote a review after she treated you like a dog on the street. So yes, you wrote a review saying what her reputation is out here on her business page, and then she retaliated with posting your children, who one is a foster child, and won't take it down. So honey, if you didn't hear in my video last night, go the next step. If you don't want to go law enforcement and police, the next step is YouTube. Look at your options as far as YouTube and requesting things to be taken down. You know, and then, you know, if that doesn't work, then you may just have to go to, you know, you may just have to take the legal route. I love y'all. I have to run in here and I got a boom, boom, boom out or whatever. And I will talk to y'all after my appointment, okay? Have an awesome day. Whoop, whoop. Hey, if y'all are free this morning, do a face mask, soak your feet, take a bath instead of a shower, anything to get you that second wind today. You know, we'll talk about that later because I'm not going to be gone long. It's just I got to be there at a certain time, but I'll still be out, like, and it'll still be morning, and we can have a coffee and we can talk, and we can I'm gonna come home. Maybe I'll do a face mask with y'all or something or whatever. I need something to get me my second wind because, like I said yesterday, y'all, like, I'm not giving up. I got some shit to do, and it's Wednesday, so, you know, we still got a couple days left in the week for us to handle business during business hours, okay? Love y'all. Have an amazing, amazing day, and I will see y'all soon. Bye-bye.